Hello, Gerry Brimacombe here. I just want to talk to you briefly. First, let's check out the view. Wow. Isn't Victoria a nice place to live? I want to talk to you briefly about learning modalities and different ways that we can deliver learning. So the three things I'm going to touch on here is instructor-led training, self-directed e-learning, and e-classes. So instructor-led training is kind of the traditional way that a lot of people teach and a lot of people prefer to learn. Put people in a classroom, get an instructor in front of them, whiteboard, projector, flip charts, walking around, eye contact, all those wonderful things. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's still one of the best ways that most people learn. Not everybody, but we'll talk about that in a moment. The challenge, of course, is you do have to get those people to that room. You have to travel there. The instructor has to travel there, have to coordinate the timing. And there's the travel time, the cost, those sort of things. E-learning is nice because it is a self-directed generally, so you do it on your own time, your own schedule. That is its strength and its weakness, because we have a tendency to procrastinate, and actually having scheduled time in a classroom can be very beneficial for most of us to get the job done. The e-learning, a lot of the younger people, I won't put a number on that, but a lot of the younger people prefer the self-directed style because they go at their own pace, they learn at their own rate, and nobody's telling them which things they need to focus on. So that can be really good. The other advantage of e-learning is quite often it's structured into a series of short lessons, so it can be used like a reference, often referred to as just-in-time learning, or JIT, just-in-time training. You can look up what you need when you need it, rather than doing a big long course and then having to remember all that stuff until next time you need it. So that can be beneficial with the e-learning packages as well, where it's a CD-ROM or a searchable website with a login, that sort of thing. Thirdly is what we call e-class, sometimes called a virtual classroom. And the concept here is it's somewhere in the middle of the e-learning and the instructor-led. It is instructor-led and scheduled, which is great, because having an instructor there, you can ask questions, as opposed to the e-learning, you're kind of on your own. There's some differences there, but generally you're on your own. And it's scheduled, so it makes it easier for us. The self-directed aspects are less risky for the learners and for the people paying for the training. So the e-class being a virtual classroom, the instructor is in one location and the learners can be anywhere. So that reduces the possibility of, or the need for travel, and reduces the requirement for the time and money of travel, yet at the same time does have the advantage of being scheduled and instructor-led. So we do all three here at Sector with varying results. What we find consistently, most of our clientele, let's say on average, are 40 and up, and we do find that the instructor-led training is what most people prefer, with a chunk that are definitely preferring e-learning. And the e-class, I believe, is the middle of the road, not quite as effective for training as instructor-led, but still very powerful and a lot cheaper in many ways. So those are some thoughts. Happy to hear your comments on what you think about this and what you prefer. Please go ahead and click the comments below. Let me know. Thanks very much. Bye.